Good evening, Twitter. Welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna be going over all the Spirit slop that has released yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. At this point, I already forgot. So without further ado, let's just talk about him. So I don't know if you've seen the posts and everything that I've done, but I'm pretty disappointed this year. I think it could have been done so much better. And actually, as a fun little bonus, I'll go into what I would have done better for each animatronic. So that way you guys better understand my viewpoint. Anyways, let's start out with one that's actually pretty good. Miguel Myers finally gets a good animatronic, and he finally plays the Halloween theme. Finally! When was the last time we got a Michael Myers that actually played the Halloween theme? I don't know. It's been a long time though. Um, So he's not. He kind of just like stands there. His head turns, raises his arm, tilts his knife. There's a video. I'm gonna mute it because I might get copyrighted. But yeah, I think it's fine. I think he's cool. At first, I was just kind of like, on him. But honestly, this might be the most accurate and the best Michael prop we have. Well, modern one. I don't know about those old Gemmy ones, because those ones used to have like eye movement and everything. But this one's still pretty good. I like him. Maybe not $350 good, but you know, it's it's pretty you know, and I think he's size accurate to the movie too, so that's nice. Honestly, I don't know if this is a scorching hot take. Well, this might just be a personal thing. I kind of prefer him over Xenomorph. I know, I know. Sue me. But yeah, I quite like this guy. I wouldn't get him, obviously. I don't really do license props, but I do like him. I do like him. He's a standout. Next up we have Crackles. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm only going over the props that are currently on the website right now. There's like a whole bunch that haven't released yet, but for the sake of the video and time, I'm just gonna go over the ones that were on the website. So we got Crackles next. There's tons of people just glazing this guy. I mean, he's not bad. He's not terrible. He's just a clown, and I don't really like clowns. I have a bit of a bias against them, I'll admit. I'm not really I don't really care about clowns at all. I just think they're really overdone. Uh but I do really like his animation though. Let's take a look at that.
I'm so excited, I could burst!
He does take a good while to open his face up though. And a bit of a nitpick, I wish the inside of his mouth was like more detailed, like his face is really nicely detailed, except for the eyes. I don't like the eyes. I think they should have been something else. Or give him no eyes. That would have been cooler. Uh, yeah. What I would change with this guy, uh, put more gore on the inside of his face or whatever. Um, it also looks really plasticky and fake, so that's kind of dumb. Uh, I think that's it. I don't know. The rest of them I'm just kind of on because, it's a clown, but it's supposed to look kid friendly before you go up to it, so I guess it's fine. I just think he's really overrated. Like, kind of to the point where he's really glazed. 250, man, he does nothing else besides, like, his head. I don't know what else he would have done, though. Okay, 200 I think would have been more fair, considering the shipping and everything. So, yeah, he's meh. He's alright. Now, we'll get into another really good one. Jeremy Jaws. Now, this guy kind of surprised me. Because when the leaks first came out, I thought he was kind of okay, but now actually sitting back and watching the video, he has reused audio. I would just give him new audio, and he also reuses the same animation. But look at that! Look at that! Reuses the same animation for Bog Zombie, the swaying. But they gave him the jaw and the eye dropping out. Dude, that is so cool. It's just so sudden, and I'm sure that's gonna freak a lot of people out, because I don't know. I just feel like that kind of freaks me out too in a weird way. But yeah, I really dig this guy. I think he's my favorite of the year, honestly, from Spirit. Definitely one of the better ones. Am I not recording? Okay, I'm still recording. I just had to make sure. Um, but yeah, I quite like this guy. I don't think he's $250 good. 250 is like, again, way too much. How is this guy the same price as Sewer Rat? Man, how far we fallen with the prices. And who can we blame for that? I'm not gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, I like this guy. He's cool. I would get him, but I don't have $250 on me, so yeah. I wouldn't really change anything about this guy besides new audio, so yeah, that's about it. Next up we got Wind Up Wally. Now, you would assume I hate this guy.
Wind me up.
And
One more time.
you're actually wrong about that. I can't really hate him. I don't know. He's such a chud. Look at him. Look how stupid he is. He's such a little chud. I can't help it, dude. He's so stupid and funny and silly. I don't know. I don't think he works as a Halloween animatronic at all. He's kind of bad as a Halloween prop. Well, he's terrible as a Halloween animatronic. But I think if you were to use him in like some sort of like creepy Christmas display, like with a bunch of killer toys, he would actually fit really well there. And that's where I think he could shine. Though I would mute him personally. Now, I don't think he had to be a clown. I think he could have just been a generic spooky doll, which I would have preferred, admittedly, even though I think dolls are kind of stupid. But yeah, he's not good in my opinion. He's kind of mid. Doesn't really stand out. I don't think I'm gonna remember him. But I don't know. I can't really hate him personally. I know he's pretty bad as a prop, but I can't hate him. Not when he looks like a little chud. 170 is a fine price, I guess. Next up, we have Pumpkin Punisher, and oh my goodness. It's not as big as a fall off as Jack and the Fraud Clown over there at Home Depot, but oh my goodness. It's a pretty bad fall off. So everyone was glazing this guy when the leaks first came out, but as soon as that demo video dropped, oh my gosh, he looks too stupid. He looks too funny. He looks too clean. Like, buddy, I've been telling you this lineup was gonna be garbage from the start. I warned you. I warned you. I warned you. Anyways, personally, he's okay. He's fine. Again, what I would change with this guy, make his clothes way dirtier than they are, because they look way too clean. I would give him like a classic carved jack-o'-lantern face as opposed to that weird one. Like, I appreciate the creative liberty here, but I just think they should have went with a classic jack-o'-lantern here. And honestly, now that I think about it, if they did go with a classic jack-o'-lantern, I think that would have looked 10 times better. Now that I think, yeah, that would kind of make him peak, actually, if they just went with a different face sculpt. But I think the jump scare is kind of dumb anyways. I know it reuses that cool Darling Dolly mech. It worked for Darling Dolly, but for this guy, I don't know. It doesn't work. What I've been saying is that they should reskin Darling Dolly into a weird giant plague doctor bird creature. You know how peak that would have been? I mean, it probably would have had a bigger chance of poking someone's eye out, but yeah, I don't know. He's just not my thing. Majority of the things this year aren't my thing, but yeah, I think he's could have been done a lot better. So basically, give him jack-o'-lantern face, make his clothes dirtier, and also his audio sounds kind of stupid, too. So yeah, make his audio more intimidating or scary. $350 is an outrageous price, though. Come on, man. I just gotta think about that for a minute. How is this thing $350? For $350, this thing better start walking on its own. I swear. Anyways. This thing is... Well, his name is accurate. I'll give him that. And he actually fits the theme. But just get the Morris one. Just get the old Party City one from years ago. This thing is utter garbage. No pun intended. The black light's cool, but what was the point of that? What's the purpose here? Doesn't really fit on a prop like this. 150 is fine again, but I don't know. Not a fan of this guy. Raccoon looks so fake too. Look at the stupid pupils. They're literally just painted dots. And look at the trash. It doesn't even look real. It doesn't even look like trash. It just looks like a cloth. Oh my goodness. Cheap Central here. Oh yeah, that was my problem with Pumpkin Carver too. He kind of looks cheap. So yeah, majority of props this year look kind of cheap. Same problem with Crackles too. Carnival Creeper ain't safe from that either. Nothing creepy about this guy. This thing is utterly stupid. It's unnecessary. We didn't need anything like this. He looks really weird, not in a good way. I'm not even going to play his demo like Trash Bandit. I do like his audio, though. I think his audio is actually pretty good. But they just had to give a terrible animatronic some good audio. 230 is also pretty bad, but I'm pretty sure that's the same price Nightcrawler was, if I'm not mistaken. 200 would have been much more fair, I think. But he does have a bit of a complex setup, so I guess it's a justified price, but I don't know. I don't like this guy at all. People are glazing him way too much. Yeah, not my thing. Harvey Carvey does absolutely nothing. I was expecting this guy to, like, jam the knife into his face, which would have been pretty cool, actually. But what does he even do? What does he even do? This is John Halloween animatronic right here. He does absolutely nothing. Why does he have a spoon? I just noticed that. Why does he have a spoon? What's the point of that? Maybe it's to, like, scoop out the guts, but, like, why not have his animation be him, like, scooping out guts from his face, dude? That's clearly what he's supposed to be doing, so why not lean fully into the idea? Rest of him is fine. I think the face is pretty nice. But, man, what a waste of money, honestly. This could have easily been $100. I'm pretty sure those pumpkin twins from Home Depot were cheaper than this, if I'm not mistaken. This guy could have easily been the budget prop, and I probably would have had no problem with it. But, man, I don't really like this guy. He's a nothing burger. Alright. This has got to be the most overrated animatronic this year so far. Oh my goodness. The level of glaze I've seen this thing get from people is insane. What is so good about this? Look at the demo. Look at the demo. All they do is take off the mask to reveal some boring faces, and they do goofy coughing. And the boys' faces especially goofy. This is just like, I don't understand it. I don't understand the hype. I don't get it. I mean, the woman's face is pretty good. But the little boy, oh my goodness, he looks so silly. It's such a nothing burger, man. Do you know what I would have changed about these two? I would have just made him a static with heavy breathing sounds like the 2020 Plague Doctor. That would have made this thing not only 10 times scarier, but probably 10 times cheaper as well. Because $250 for what they do, that's a scam. They're just stealing your money. This thing, like, I know the idea is dark and all that, but it's not a dark animatronic unless the execution is actually, like, done well. So, like, yeah, it's pretty dumb. Yeah, I don't like these at all. Overrated as heck, in my opinion. I mean, next up we have Buzz, and oh my goodness, poor Buzz. Oh, voice crack. Ah, yeah, yeah. Buzz, bro, what do they do to you? All right, so when his demo video first leaked back in December, if I remember correctly, he had wing flapping and head turning. So why do the wings only flap? Why is that the only things that flap? Why is it why? You know what? It's so easy to fix this guy too. It probably would have bumped the price up so much. Make the legs move, make the head turn side to side, make his jaw and pincers move, and make the wings vibrate so that way it looks like they're moving really fast. That would have bumped up the price, but that would have made the price much more justified, I feel like. Because, yeah, 170 is not bad of a price for a prop like this. And how big is he? 4 feet tall? So he's a pretty big character. But, like, he just could have done so much more. It's underwhelming. It's like Night Owl 2.0. But at least this guy doesn't look garbage. I'll give it to him. The sculpt is really, really good. I really love the sculpt on this guy. He just has so much potential for like in terms of animation, and that brings the whole prop down a lot for me. Again, pretty disappointing. And I think that's it actually. That's all the ones that were released. Let me double check to make sure. Yeah, there's one more. Lady Misfortune. Oh, okay. That doesn't exist. But basically, budget witch prop. Not much to say on her. She's kind of there. I don't really care about her. She's, budget prop. What do you expect? But there's better budget props out there. Those mummy slams. Slams, I tell you. Slams. So far, yeah. I've gathered my thoughts. Pretty bunsier for Spirit. I'm not gonna lie. I think could have been done a lot better. And I will be doing redesigns of some of these props. Maybe in a video. I don't know when that's going to come out. But I'm going to try to get that video out sometime in the future. Probably when all the animatronics release. But yeah, Spirit is not peaked this year. Stop glazing. You're only glazing because no one else is impressive. Home Depot is disappointing, but honestly better than this. Lowe's is disappointing. Haunted Hill Farm is complete garbage. Sam's Club is garbage. Granite Road is garbage as usual. Yeah, everyone's kind of garbage. The only one we haven't seen yet is Halloween costumes, but from those few props we saw, utter garbage. So yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this year at all. This is, in my opinion, the worst year for the Haunter community and for Halloween retail in general that we've ever gotten. Of course, other professional stuff is good. But man, I really hope they try to fix this next year because I am not having a good time with Halloween this year, Halloween stuff. It is just so underwhelming, and it's like everyone is trying to compete to be, oh, let's see who's the most garbage lineup. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. It's so it really saddens me because I love Spirit as a brand. And I want them to be the best. I want them to beat Home Depot. I want them to beat everyone. Because I love Spirit. But, man. I can't tolerate this, man. I gotta speak up against it. Spirit probably won't learn because everyone's too busy glazing. Which sucks. But I'll end it on a high note. I can't really think of a high note, honestly. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna end it here. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Adios.